Hello, year six. I hope all of you are doing so well and welcome back. In today's video, we are going to have a look at a concept that you already took before in years 4 and 5. But today we're just going to recall it and we're going also to add a few more things to the topic. All right, as you see here, the topic is place value of whole numbers and decimals. Before we start, let's agree on one thing. I'm going to ask some questions during my video. All what you have to do is just to pause the video, think about the answer. Once you're done, resume. All right? So just continue watching the video. You're going to find the answer there. But once you see that I'm asking a question, don't forget, pause the video and then think about the answer. All right, so my first question here, as you see, there is a number that I put there for you. All right, how many numbers do you see there? This is my first question. You can pause and then come back to the video. How many numbers do you see there? All right, I think that some of you are going to say there are 7 numbers. But all right, this is great. Thank you so much. But this is not actually the right answer because there is only one number that we can see there, which is 5,980,723. So we can see, all of us can see only just one number there that consists of 7. Oh, mister, I said 7. Yes, but my question was how many numbers? One number that consists of 7 digits. All right? So there is a huge difference between numbers and digits. All of this is just one number. How many digits? 7 digits. Okay? All right, this was my first question. The second question is trying to read this. I already read it a few seconds ago. I need you also to pause the video and try to read it on your own. All right, once you're done, let's now have a look at how we can read such a big number. As you see here, the number is divided into 3 sections. 3 sections. One here, all right? Let's give it another color, a different color. Let's make it red. There is another section over here. Let's make it blue. And let's keep the third one over there black. All right? So here, as you see, this section is the millions section. As long as there are 3 sections, then this section here with no decimal places, guys, focus. There is no decimal point in our number at all. A decimal point is a different story, all right? So here, 5 is the millions section. And here, this blue section is the thousands section. So how many millions do we have here? Exactly, only 5. So this is how we're going to start reading the number. It is 5 million. How many thousands? 980,000. And the last part here, we're not going to give it any name. We're just going to say 723. Again, it's going to be all of it together. 5,980,723. Try writing some 7-digit numbers on a piece of paper and keep reading them, maybe to your mom or to your dad, just to practice reading numbers up to millions. But this is not actually today's lesson. Today's lesson is about place value, as we agreed. So here we have a 7-digit number. What is the place? As you see here, we're going to have a look at the place of each digit and the value of each digit. The place of the first digit here, what is the place of the 3? All right, you can start pausing the video and then you can think about the answer before you continue watching. We're gonna have here some arrows or lines for the place value. and the value here. All right, the 3, the place of the 3, and now we're talking about the place, not the value. The place of the 3, which is the first digit on the right side, it is called the units. All right, so here we have the units. Then the second digit that comes after it here is the tens. All right, the third digit is the hundreds. The fourth digit is the thousands. After that, we have the 10,000s. You need to know this very well. Then we have here the 100,000s. Where did it go? Here it is. Then the last digit over here is the millions. Okay, so this is what we call the place of each digit. The first is units, and as you see, it keeps going until we reached the millions. You need to know how to name the places, the different places of digits up until millions. All right, here, what about the value? 3 units, which is the same as 3 ones. What is the value of this? Is it 30? No, it's just if I find it here in the units place, it doesn't mean 30. 3 can be 3, just 3. 3 can be 30. 3 can be 300. 3 can be 3 million. All right, so how can we know this? The place tells us. So here, 3 units just means the 3 ones, which is 3. This is the value of the 3. But 2 here, the value of 2, is it just 2? Do you think that it's going to be only 2? Well, it's 2 what? Is it 2 units? No, it's 2 tens. 2 tens. So it is actually just 20. It is going to be 20. And it can be written this way, by the way, 2 tens. So they might ask you to match each digit with its value, and they do not write there 20, they write 2 tens. So this is also the value of the 2. It's not 2 units, it's 2 tens. The value of the 7 here, as you guys see, it is, I have to know the place first. It's 700s, which makes it 700 or 700s. Oh, we got here another thing that we're going to learn today. 700, as you see, can be written this way in digits, 700, can be written 700s, all right, which is depending on the place, of course. It can also be 70 tens. Oh, how did we do this? 70, all right, so we said here 7. 7 what? How many other zeros are left? 2 zeros, which is 100. It's 700s. All right, someone else can say it is 70, but 70 what? How many zeros are left? 1 0, which is a 10. So it's 70 tens. So this is another way to say or to talk about the value of the 7 in this place. We're gonna have a look at another example here. All right, the 0, of course, we know that the 0 is 0 thousandths, which is still just 0, all right? Just 0. Okay, what about the 8? 8 10,000ths makes 80,000. But 80,000 is not the only way we can say it. The same as 700. Let's have a look at this. All right. Here, as you see, it is 80,000, which is the easiest one here. 8 in the 10,000s place is just 80,000. All right, the 80,000, I can just mark here the 8 and say 8 what? How many zeros are left? There are 4 zeros left. So you can say 8 10,000s. So you can say 8 10,000s. If I mark this here, which is the 80, like what is written here, 80 what? 80, there are 3 zeros. So it's 80 thousandths. Oh, there's another way here to say it, 80 thousandths. All right, is there another way? Yes. We said here 8 10,000ths when we did this. Oh, sorry. We just marked the 8, we said it's 8 10,000ths, done with this. We can also say it's 800, 800 what? How many zeros are left? 2 zeros. So you can say it's 800 hundredths. Like what is there here? 800 hundredths. You can also add one more thing to it. It's 8,000 what? 8,000. How many zeros are left? 1 zero is left. So it's 8,000 tens. Guys, I just need you to practice this a lot more. So you can write some numbers and keep practicing the value of the digits and keep asking yourself as well. All right. So we're going to have a look here at another digit, which is the 9. It can be written, the value of the 9, as we see, the 9 here is 100 thousandths, so it's 900,000. As you see here, 900,000. This is the value. It can also be written in a different way. Let's have a look here. All right. 9, if I just mark the 9 here, how many zeros are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 100,000. It's 900 thousandths, 5 zeros, 900 thousandths. All right, which is the place here? The place of the 900 thousandths. You can also say it's 90, but 90 what? How many zeros are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 90 10 thousandths. So 90 10 thousandths, the second one here. If I mark 900, 900 what? 3 zeros are left. It's 900 thousandths, 900 thousandths. If I mark 9,000, then 9,000 what? It's 9,000. How many zeros are left? 2 zeros, 9,000 hundredths. All right, the last one here, 90,000. If I mark 90,000, so it's 90,000 what? How many zeros are left? 1 zero is left, so it's 90,000 tens, which is the last one here on the list. 5, which is the last digit that we have, is just a 5 million. You can write it this way. You can also apply the other techniques that we've just learned over here. All right, and this is every single thing that you need to know about place value of whole numbers and the value, the place and the value of digits in whole numbers that you studied ever since year 1 until year 6, and even, by the way, after that, in year 7 and year 8, this covers a lot of things that you're going to study even if in the future, in the coming years. Let's add to this the last part, which is the decimals. Here, as we see, there is a number that has a decimal point. Let's just reveal this and do the same thing over here. We need first to read this number. This is the first thing that we need to read. Please try to pause the video, read the number, then after you think about it, continue watching. All right, here as we see, it is 3,000. Now, forget about the decimal point and what's after it. As if they're not here, as if they're not there. All right, I'm gonna make them here. I'm gonna just hide them. Look, I'm gonna hide them just for now. All right, they do not want to hide. Come on, disappear. All right, disappeared. Okay, so what's this number? Now I've just hidden the decimal point and the digits after the decimal point as well. So it's just 3,000, yes, 416. Great, that's it. 3,416. All right, Mr. Ahmed, but what about these digits that you've just hidden? Great, all right, 3,416.283. 3,416.283. There is another way to read this that we're going to take in a minute. Or actually, we're going to take in a different lesson. So here, 3,416.283, we need to find the place and the value of all these digits. The same thing that we've done when we ignored the decimal point and what's after it, we're going to do it right now here. As if this is not there, what is the place of the 6? As if this is not there. So don't say, please that, Mr. 3 is the units. No, we have a decimal point and some digits after the decimal point, we need to hide them. Please, the first digit is here. This is the first digit. So the first digit before the decimal point, which is the 6, is going to be our units here, is going to be the units. Please, guys, you need to study this and remind yourself of it. So here we have the units is the 6. We have the 1, which is the tens. Oh, this is the same exactly like what we've done there in the previous page. The 4 is going to be the hundreds. And the 3 is going to be the thousands. Okay. What about after the decimal point, Mr. Ahmed? Is this the hundreds or this is the units? No, it's neither. So what is this? Guys, always remember the first digit after the decimal point is always in the 10th, TH, 10th place. 10th place, as you see over here. It ends with THS, not just an S. So it's the 10th place. And then the 8 is going to continue here, 10ths, so hundredths. Here we have the hundredth place. And what comes next is the thousandths place, all right? There is a TH. I stress on the TH. When you read it, you can just read normally thousandths, but I just stress on it to emphasize the existence of the TH. All right, so 3 is the thousandths. The value of each digit, what is the value of the 3? 8, 2, and 6. Well, all right, let's just focus here on the whole number, 3,416 first. We agreed 6 units is just going to be 6, or just 6 units. 1 tens is just going to be a 10, or you can call it 110. 4 in the hundreds place is just a 400, or as we agreed before, it can be 4 hundredths or 40 tens. And here 3 is 3,000, and as we agreed before, 3,000, I didn't write anything else. 3 thousandths, it can be 3 thousandths or 30 hundredths or 300 tens. All right, what about after the decimal point? 2 tenths. What is the meaning of 2 tenths? 2 tenths, you can write it in words, 2 tenths, or you can write it as a decimal. So 2 tenths in words, you can write it as a decimal or as a fraction. 2 tenths means the first 0.2, 0.2, or as a fraction, 2 tenths is just a 2 over 10. 8 hundredths can be written this way in the value, 8 hundredths, or 0.08. It's the second digit after the decimal point. The second digit after the decimal point is 8, so it's 8 hundredths, 0.08. Or 8 hundredths as a fraction is just 8 over 100. The last digit that we have over here, which is the third digit after the decimal point, is called the thousandths. So it's 3 thousandths. 3 thousandths is in decimals 0.003. 0.003, because it's the third digit after the decimal point, or as a fraction, 3 thousandths is 3 over 1,000. This is almost everything that you need to know about places of all the digits in whole numbers and decimals, and the value of also the digits in whole numbers and decimals. Thank you so much, year 6, and see you very soon, and enjoy your day. Bye-bye.